to my left, our newest Olympian in the 100-meter backstroke, Regan Smith, and to my immediate left, our 100-meter breaststroke winner, Lilly. So we'll begin with questions. Start down the front.
All right, Lilly, I wanted to start with you. Just how did you feel about how the race went and having a very mystery Alaska surprise coming along with you? Just how big of a deal is that for swimming in the country to get a new state like that involved, and also just your thoughts on your performance?
Yeah, speaking strictly on performance, I was not very happy with that race. I thought it was pretty sloppy. But that's okay, because that means I definitely have more to work on and more in the tank for the big dance coming up here. So, but as far as Lydia, I'm very, very excited. I wasn't completely shocked. I knew it was going to be a very, very tight race between her and Annie. But yeah, it's awesome. I love to see more representation. I know Indiana's a pretty big swimming state, but coming from a smaller area that's not as well known for swimming, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. It's going to be a really big deal in her hometown and in her home state, and I'm really excited for her.
Lilly, was it important with Australia and everything going on there? Was it important for you to kind of send a message to them?
I feel like this has been blown up a little bit. Pretty much all I said was that I believe in our team and that we have the possibility and the chance to win all the gold medals. I wasn't trying to stir anything up, but as always, it's been spun that way. But yeah, I mean, they're having really fast trials and we're having really fast trials, so we'll meet up in Tokyo and see what happens.
Hey Regan, Peggy Shim with TeamUSA.org. Can you talk a little bit more about the relief you felt tonight? Coming into this race as a favorite and kind of the struggles you've had over the past year?
Yeah, I know that everyone is in the same boat with the struggles of this past year, and yeah, going into this race, it's a very tight and talented field, and yeah, it was tough getting up there, but I think it made me a lot stronger, and I am very relieved. It's hard to put it into words. I'm still trying to let my emotions sink in and try to make this feel more real. But yeah, the relief I felt, it showed on my face, and it was a crazy field, and to top it was very special. So yeah.
Regan, can you take us through your race from start to finish? What was on your mind as you walked out? How aware were you of what was happening, and what was it feeling like down the last 50 meters?
Definitely tunnel vision when I walked out. I had no clue what was going on around me. I was just trying to positive self-talk with myself, tell myself that I could do it. That's what I always have to do to get myself through these races. And there was a lot of adrenaline, absolutely, in that first 50, and I think it showed with my split there. And I definitely felt it coming home, and I could see, girls splashing on either side of me, and I knew it was going to be a close race down the stretch there. And there was just no other thought in my mind except for, gosh, just get your hand on the wall. So yeah, I'm very happy with how it played out.
Hey Regan, take me through the reactions, the emotions, just kind of what you're feeling as you finish that race, how much it meant, the relief, the excitement. And then also I kind of want to get your thoughts on how you go forward over the next couple of days, because you do have 2 more events that are obviously big for you.
Yeah, so there were a ton of emotions after that race, and there still are, honestly. I'm still trying to process everything, but it's very special. That was a great race, and I could have executed some things a little bit better. I had a great semis. I wish I could have repeated that, but you know what, it's okay. I'm very happy with that race overall, and lots of relief, absolutely. I'm just very happy, and it was very special. And so yeah, now going forward, I'm just excited to kind of have some of the pressure off my back and just enjoy the experience, enjoy being here, enjoy getting some more practice racing some great girls. I think it'll be a lot of fun over these next couple days instead of a lot of stress like these past few days have been, so I'm just really looking forward to it.
All right, Lilly, you've been a veteran on Team USA for a while now, but as a veteran Olympian, you're seeing all these young kids make the team and having that chance. What is it going to be like for you as one of those veterans that's that gets to kind of be more of a leader to the group in the Olympic setting?
I'm really enjoying being on the other side of things. I was very, very fortunate to have several veteran Olympians be really just fantastic to me and great leaders and, great mentors. Missy, Katie Miley, a lot of people, Beisel, Schmidt, like the whole list of people. So I was really fortunate to have them to guide me along the way, and I'm excited to be able to do that now and do the same thing that they did for me.
Lilly, congratulations on your
Hey, I'm like, Maria.
on your second one. You have dominated breaststroke for so long. Do you change your strategy as you evolve, or is it always the same? Can you kind of walk us through your strategy?
I genuinely don't think that much before my races. I kind of just go with the flow and see how I'm feeling and see what the field's gonna do. I feel like I've said this 1,000 times tonight, but Lydia and I swim opposite races. Very, very different. I'm very high tempo, very front end. She's low tempo back end. So I think it's gonna be interesting seeing how that plays out later. But yeah, I just kind of go with the flow and see what the field's gonna do and then decide what I'm gonna do.
Lilly, I had a couple of questions. One, you seem to really thrive and enjoy it when you're less certain of the outcome. You seem to, and then also, have you not lost a long course 100 breaststroke since December 2015, or is that not accurate?
That's correct. Wow. I remember. Yeah, I mean, I love those high pressure situations. I never think of it as me not knowing the outcome. I know what's going to happen, but everybody else doesn't. So I go in confident, and that's the only way I can do it. And going in not being sure of myself is not a good way to race. So I like to go in and do my thing and show up.
Hey Lilly, Megan Soyson from NBC. I'm wondering what you said to Annie after the race and where she seems to be heading into the 200 breaststroke.
Didn't really talk much, just gave her a hug and moved on. We're not done with the meet. Her big event's coming up, and I think she knows what she's got to do and get the job done. And you can't get caught up in the emotions of this meet. You kind of have to be a bit of a robot to be successful, and obviously overcoming third place is a horrible thing someone has to go through, but she's tough and she knows that the 200's coming up, and that's her bread and butter, and that's where she's going to get it. So I think she's excited and looking forward to it.
Regan, now, not to step too much out of this moment for tonight, but given what's happened internationally with Kaylee breaking her world record, what was your reaction to that, and what is your confidence level of being able to step up and race her in a different environment, obviously more competitive environment? Well, not more competitive, but a different environment at the Olympics.
Yeah, my reaction, I was honestly very happy for her. I mean, she'd been very close to it multiple times, and so it was cool to see her grab it. And we have a great relationship. We don't know each other super well, but I always send her a congratulatory text, and I was just really, honestly, genuinely happy for her. And then it inspired me, because I've had a tough year. I've had my fair share of bad swims this year, and seeing her do so amazing over this whole pandemic has been extremely inspiring. And it's just motivating me to put my head down now that I've made it, and now that I can move on and compete with her head to head. It's making me really excited to put my head down and train for a little bit, clean some things up, and see what I can do in Tokyo.
What a nice kid.
Do you have the confidence that you're going to be able to make those adjustments over the next month?
Absolutely, yes. Now that this part's behind me, I'm full steam ahead, ready to go. Yeah.
Hey Regan, this is Lane Higgins from the Wall Street Journal, and I know that your coach, Coach Parado, has a daughter that's an Olympic diver, and he's obviously been through the whole parenting thing of guiding someone into the Olympics. So, what kind of advice has he given you as you're trying to join, Jessica in that vein of being someone that's so close to him and also, making their Olympic dreams come true?
It's great, and it brings such a great sense of comfort knowing that he's so experienced in this area, and he also, has Coach Jenny Thompson, who is an incredible Olympian in her day as well. So there isn't really any specific pieces of advice that he gives me. I think it's more just his presence that really kind of helps me, just feel more confident and more like, I can do this and I belong. So it's great, and I wish Jess was here. I know that this makes no sense and she's over doing her own thing, but I was so proud of her, and it got me really excited too. So this whole week has been special for me, and I know it's so special for the Prado family, so it's great.
Regan, can you talk a little bit about the youth movement here? I mean, you guys came in with a lot of expectations, as you know, but you guys have, collectively as a group, you know, the people with the most expectations that were, you know, teenagers have made the team. What is that like to see a group of you guys do it as you're kind of like, you know, ushering the beginning of your era, I guess? It's very cool and different. I've been very used to being the baby. Lily likes to call me like, yeah, it's interesting, and I think I'll have like a really different experience now at this games, just because I've been so used to being the youngest, and now I'm not the youngest, and I have kids who are my age, and I have some kids who are younger than me, and it's very cool. It really is. It's awesome to have some girls my age that I can, you know, relate a little bit to better. It's awesome being with the vets. Like, it's been amazing, and I've learned so much from them, but I think it'll be cool to have some people who are my age who I can, have.
Not to hang out with me all the time.
No. But it's awesome. It's very cool to see.
Perfect. Thank you, everyone.